Good morning, everybody. It is the 14th day of Vlogust, Friday the 14th, 9:15, something like that. I'm kind of just getting up out of bed. Been up a little while, but just in bed and making my coffee, so I am pre-coffee right now. Get my coffee in this cup here. So, what's happening today? I'm going to work on my radio station and music computer stuff. I didn't work on it yesterday for some reason. Why didn't I? I had a reason why I didn't, but I didn't. So I'm going to do at least the regular amount this morning, if not more. And I'm not going to give myself, I don't have any like specific project today because I'm going with a friend of mine. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to record, or they're going to want to be on video at all. I don't really know. But we're going up with a friend of mine to visit her, or to visit with her husband, who's also a friend of mine, but they're up on the North Shore, up in Laie, and in the evening time, and sit around and visit and have kava and blah, blah, blah. So, but I don't know, I don't know how much of that, if they're going to want that on the vlog or not. So we'll see, but that's happening later this afternoon. So I didn't want to bite more off than I could chew today and schedule some big thing, so I didn't. I'm just going to work on the computer, and I think I will record a video and try and upload it in the afternoon. I don't usually do that, but I'll try and upload it this afternoon because I am, with this Vlogust thing and filming more, I am sort of having some storage issues on my phone, which is what I record on, not necessarily having enough for everything. Yeah, I'll probably just record a video today, because since I did all that record shopping, maybe try and do another record video would make sense. I originally scheduled doing another post-crossing video today, but it would make more sense to do the easy listening record haul. Try and get one of those out. It would make more sense, and upload it, or upload the vlog or something today. I don't know. Anyway, that's kind of all that's happening right now. So let me have this coffee and get to work. So we are still on the Honolulu side, but in just a few minutes we're going to be coming up on the tunnel that goes through the mountains, dug through the Ko'olau Mountains, and then when we come out of that, we will be on what they call the windward side of the island and on the way to the North Shore. I'll show you the tunnel. So as we come through the tunnel out to the other side, on the windward side, you'll notice, of course, that it is cloudy and kind of raining over here. And that actually is, fairly typical on this side of the island, especially close to the mountains, because our weather comes kind of from the north to the south, and it hits this side. The clouds all hit this side of the island first and come up against the mountains here and kind of dump the rain out mostly, which is why also on this side you see the mountains have more like cliffs. They're more worn on this side than on the Honolulu side. So the road that we are on, technically called the Kamehameha Highway, runs between the ocean, right next to the ocean, and the mountains there. It's a 2-lane, road, 1 lane going each way, and that is the only road that goes around the island. I mean, that's it. There's no alternative route. Sometimes in the winter, when we get the big waves up here, you can see how close this road is to the ocean, and several times, sometimes it gets kind of washed out, and you get stuck on one side or the other. This here is Kahana Bay, which is just kind of a picturesque, nice little bay and valley. And we're up here on the homestead now in Laie. There's a kitchen area that they've created outside here, and the traditional cooking there you saw first. So they're growing things out here. There's vanilla plants back within that screen. And they have sort of like an encampment out here in the kitchen and everything. They're living out here. Vanilla plants. Making the kava.
You talk to them. You don't talk to me. I'm the chief of you.
A hard-working chief, I tell you. Samoa, bro.
Okay, it's about 10:30 in the morning on the 15th day of Vlogust, August the 15th. I'm sort of lying down in bed. Having my second cup of coffee, which I don't usually do because I don't usually need it, but I'm not well this morning. I really haven't recovered from last night. And it might be a little while. Yeah, so I didn't tape anymore, obviously, when I was up in Laie. And I just, it just didn't seem an appropriate thing to do. But just so you knew what happened is just like a dozen Hawaiian, and Samoan local guys up there that are all good friends, sitting around drinking kava underneath the moonlight, and you just sit there in a circle and drink. And I don't know if you ever had kava before. It's not alcohol, I mean, but it's what do you call it? I don't know. It makes you kind of numb, and then super like mellowed out, and it's nice. I mean, it's very nice. But I kind of always forget when I do it about the next day, because if you do too much, I think then I still like I'm kind of out of it and headachy, and not exactly hungover. It's not totally like a hangover, but it's just definitely headache and just kind of thick feeling, and not quite, your head's not quite clear. So that's kind of where I am right now. But I had quite a bit. I think I probably had like 10 or 12 or more. cups of it, so it was a lot. But it was super nice, really nice time. But wow, you pay for it the next day. You know what I mean? I think those guys drink it a lot, though. They get together like almost every night and hang out and do that. But anyway, so I have been up this morning and I did my work on the computer for the radio station already. Did that. And I'm just kind of lying down now. I had a video as a project for today, which I think I will do, but probably later, because I just think I need to eat something, eat some brunch, fix a sandwich or something, and then I am going to go to the water. I'm going to go to the beach. I mean, the beach is officially closed. I mean, we can't lay out on the sand, but you can go and surf and swim, and you can go in the water. So I think that would be a good thing to do after I eat something and lay here for a little bit, is to go get in the water, get in the sunshine, and get in the ocean, and then come back here, maybe do the video. It's still in my head to maybe go back to Bath and Body Works, but I don't know. It's a little bit tempting, but I couldn't deal with it right now with my head. So anyway, I'll catch up with you when we're going down to the ocean. Hi, it's about 1:45 now, and I'm feeling a little bit better and on my way down to the beach. Now, if I'm recalling this correctly, the parks are closed and the beach is closed. I know you can still go in the water, and I think you can still walk through the park. I don't think they're actually like roped off, but you can't stop and sit down or anything. So that's where we're going, Fort DeRussy Beach, Fort DeRussy Park, just down the way, and just go in the water for a while. So this is a very nice stretch of Waikiki, Fort DeRussy, and it is the Halikoa next to it is a military R&R hotel, and it's just so weird to see, to be on Waikiki and see this few people. Just, you see how few people there are out in the water. So it is about 7:30. I've obviously been home from the ocean for quite a while. And I came back home and kind of just zonked out completely, sort of lost energy, and slept for a while, and I've just kind of been laying around. And I know what's going on now. It took a little while for it to kick in. in my head what was registering what was going on, but I'm definitely having kind of an MS flare up. I have multiple sclerosis, which I don't really talk about that much, but and I haven't talked about it in Vlogust at all, so I suppose I should a little bit at some time, at some point. But anyway, whenever I'm coming out of a cold or something happens to me physically usually, or there's too much stress or too much heat or something weird kind of happens, often I'll have an MS flare up. My MS symptoms will kick in, and although I don't have it badly, I'm not asymptomatic, but I'm fairly asymptomatic. I do have what happens is what's happening today. Now later on in the day, it's from the kava. It's from having too much kava, and it kicked my MS in. I'm having like really weird numbness, like on this side of my head and over my eye, and I know that's like the MS kicking in for a flare up, and I'm just exhausted. Like I have zero energy whatsoever. I've just been laying on this bed, and I barely have energy to get up off the bed and go to the bathroom or get a drink of water. It's like I just barely have any energy. So it'll be fine. Like I'll just go to bed late, and tomorrow I'll probably feel fine. But I was going to do a video tonight and some other things, but I'm just not going to. I can tell you it's just not going to happen. So I'm going to lay here on the bed and listen to music and watch some videos or something, and eat. I have to eat something, and that's it. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to go to bed. So like I said, I'll be fine probably in the morning, but yeah, it's just I get really bad fatigue, and then weird numbness. That's usually what happens when I get an MS flare up, so that's what's happening. So no more like 10 cups of kava for me. I mean, not that I normally do that, but that was just too much. So I'm going to end the vlog here, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So have a good rest of your day, whatever day it is whenever you're watching this.